A Tennessee man will now become one of the first prisoners released under a new criminal justice reform law signed by President Trump. Matthew Charles was resentenced and ordered back to prison in 2018, 2 years after a judge ruled his sentence was unfair. The judge reduced Charles's sentence to time served, citing the new law. He was sentenced to 35 years in prison for selling crack cocaine back in 1996.